Alright, OTC here, and today I'm going to talk about how I had a short and fixed it. So one day I went to go drive down the road, and I was driving just a few blocks, and then, let me get that block down, and then I was driving, and then my left side of the dash, all these little guys here, had died, and so I pulled over, and I was going through a suburbs to a safe area, and then my miles per hour died, and then all I had left was RPM, so I turned the truck off and tried and turning it back on, and it wouldn't. It would just click, and my theft light kept turning on, so I thought maybe it was something with theft. So someone tried giving me a jump, and that didn't help. So I eventually got it towed back home. And I was going through the fuses, checking all those. I got one fuse, and I had the multimeter on it to see if I had a battery drain. And I did on a particular fuse, but for some reason when I pulled that, I couldn't start it, and it wasn't a necessary one. It was for like the lights and the windows or something like that. So, but what I soon figured out is I thought it was the anti-theft stuff, so I was messing around with that. I took all that off, but what it actually was, when I finally fixed it, was this clip right here, and I thought it was to the radio, because the radio was also in that fuse, so I thought maybe it was the radio. If I disconnected this clip, which I thought was the radio, it would work. But when I disconnected it, and I, everything was coming back, I was confused to what it was, because my radio still worked. And all it is that. It's it's just these two ports right here. Let me see if I can show you guys. But I left the cover off just in case it like died again and I need to disconnect it. And that's the weird thing too. I disconnected it and it started, and I plugged it back in, and I never have any problems since. So that's what really confused me. But yeah, it was all it was the clip for those two. As you see, there's a clip, there's a line that goes through, and it's just the port for the what I plug my USB charger into, and the cigar lighter, and that's all it was. So if you're having problems like I have, where the truck died stuff, take all this stuff off, and then get to this, and, just check. Another thing I also did, I saw on YouTube, was I replaced the Mega amp fuses, the 178 amp fuse. I'll show you that in a second. Those guys right there, the Mega fuses, says 175 amps on there. A neighbor said that it could possibly be those, so I decided to replace them. And that's what that's what my neighbor said, and some guys on YouTube said. So if you're having problems, you might want to try that out. Each of them cost like $5 a piece, so they're not that expensive. I had to go to two separate auto stores because each one only had one, so I had to buy them separately. But anyway, try that out, and try out disconnecting clips and stuff that won't be necessary. And I didn't even know what that clip. I just thought it was to the radio, and it was actually something else. So just play around. Sometimes you just gotta do things without much thought behind them. But hope this helps.